Hello there, everybody. This is the Darkness Alliance with me, Liam, and Alan.
Yo.
And we are back again today with another podcast. And today's topic is unexplainable situations.
Do you like to go first? Because it's
Yeah. So one what's always baffled me, to be honest, and I mean some scientists could most probably explain this straight away, but it still baffles me, even though some people will be like, "Oh, well, it's obvious all this works," but So, bedtime, when you settle yourself down and you eventually go to sleep and it's just, that simple apparently. The thing what bugs me about it is you don't get no sort of explanation that you're about to hit off and then, go in your dream status and then wake back up and then you don't get one that you're waking back up, do you? It's a weird one. I can't explain it. What about you? With that situation. It's me. I mean, how you remember going to bed, don't you? You remember laying there, closing your eyes and, trying not to think about just relaxing. But that point where it just clicks you off like a fucking flick of a switch and then you're in dreamland and, you remember some of your dreams and shit, but you don't always remember it switching off and then switching back on. It's what confuses me.
But when I'm asleep, I do have the same sort of situations where I'm laid there. Next minute I know, out like a light.
Well, that's it. I mean, everybody does, but it baffles me because it's like you get some people where they can just instantly sleep. It's like, are you one of them people where you can just instantly fall asleep or you just laid there? Because I lay there for an hour or so, mate, it's crazy.
No, because I've got to have something to watch first before I go to sleep.
Is this shit turning rated 18 XXX?
No.
Yeah? Okay.
No, because I've got to watch YouTube videos before I do fall to sleep.
And that's the thing, it's we need some weird sort of way to get ourselves to switch off and stuff, and but yeah, I know people will be like, oh, well, that's obvious, it's an easy situation, you just switch off, simple as. It's like, maybe you do, but that still doesn't explain how it works. It's not like you're getting alerted or anything, Oh, you're about to shut down. Like how a computer would, it's like, this system, TV would be like, this is about to go into sleep mode in 3 seconds. We should have something more like that so and at least get yourself prepared. I'm about to switch off. Anybody needs anything, quickly mention now. I've got 3 seconds left. Okay. Fair do if it was that way, I could understand.
This is even another unexplainable situation.
Okay.
When we've got weather like this,
and
on a night when it's so warm, you can't sleep. You need about 5 fans in your bedroom.
Well, that's easily explained. That's not an unexplainable situation.
No, but sometimes it can be though, because then when it gets to winter, as for say, you get cold and you don't need the fan.
Right, but how is that unexplainable?
That's how I'd explain that's how it unexplains to me.
Well,
I don't know about you.
It's not really unexplainable because some people still even use a fan for winter and stuff. I mean, look at me, I'm a nutcase who seems to like winter more, if anything, but I can see your point. Yeah, it's like you obviously go to the point where you're like, oh, I don't need it now. But it's not unexplainable though. I'll give you another try. So what you can't explain, I can't explain that, something like that,
There's one thing I cannot explain and you can agree with.
Right.
Different games on different systems getting released.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're going back to that game topic, aren't we, about... Yeah, what was you thinking, Microsoft? What was you thinking, Sony? Why has it come to this? Yeah, that is unexplainable. Yeah, go check out our previous podcast, about our gaming situation, and you'll know what we'll talk about more. We're not going to get fully into it, because that's the whole point of the game one, what we went past. But yeah, that is unexplainable shit. I'll give you a high five on that one. Yeah, they'll be like, oh, well, if you listen, this is why we're doing it. It's like, no. This is why things were exclusive. We don't need that shit. Yeah, it's like, they're going to fucking ruin Halo, aren't they? This is why PlayStation had Destiny, because tried being something else, but it's not. But yeah, so that's unexplainable as well. There's one I've mentioned before with my parents, and I've looked it up a couple of times on YouTube. There's the God freaking hell, I'm going to get FBI knocking on my door after this, but I'm not in America. Tough you. But we've had that situation where it gets to certain days where it's just cool enough, just peaceful enough certain days. But then we have that situation where out of the blue there will be a sound in the sky where it's like horns, where it's like. I can't do it precisely, but all over the world, there's been certain places where I've noticed it. There's weird horn sounds in the air, And still to this day, though, we don't know fully ourselves what it is.
Like silent heads.
Sound, yeah. If you not fully like that, but just weird sounds in the sky, though.
No, siren heads. That's it. Siren heads.
Head. Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird horn sound, and no one knows what it is. The scientists believe it's something to do with the Earth's sensor core, with it having too much pressure and stuff. So the Earth's kind of like making some sort of bounce wave signal sound. I don't know. I don't think it is. I mean, some people. It's like. Some people believe in aliens, some people don't, some people believe in ghosts, some people don't, and so on. It's like, how can we explain these things completely? We some people believe, some people don't, and with that one, it's like you either believe it or you think it's being made up like a sound added into a clip. What do you think on that one?
What I think is, there is some weird sounds out there.
Well, I mean, have you ever had a situation like even when you've been coming from work where you've been like, what the fuck is that noise?
I've had a sound come from BP, but not BP, Salt End.
Oh, you wondering about that one where it's
it's a tester alarm, it's a tester alarm.
Yeah, I mean them things, yeah. But you wonder where it still comes from at the time, you're like, what the fuck, what is this? Yeah, you get to that point where sometimes you're even confused of what's happening surrounding you and all that. I mean, yeah, that's something as well, though, which I can't even explain. Back to you. Have you got an unexplainable other situation?
I was going to mention something, but we can't, can we?
It depends if it's shit what we can't mention on the internet. I'm going to whisper it fast so no one can hear. What? Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, I mean, fair dude, them people are unexplainable. That's all I'm saying, yeah.
No.
We're talking about exes. But yeah, some of them are unexplainable, but that's the reason why some of us is fucking move on or become single anyway. It's like, yeah, we can't explain some
other unexplainable situations.
I mean, you already get one there if you want me to take over.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, so another one, what's baffling. Have you ever had that situation where it's like if you kept your window open or doors and then the slowest creature in the world, is it a slug or is it a snail, one of them? Or maybe it's both of them, actually. Right, yeah. So them things, you hardly never see them, right? Rainy days, they're there. Non-rainy days, they're nowhere to be fucking seen. And the funnier bit about it, which is unexplainable, is they're the slowest little creatures we have. And you'd be like, well, they've got there so fucking quick. They're right on my fucking path. You go away, and the next minute, before you know it, they're in your fucking house. And it's like, are you slow or are you not slow? Are you just messing with our fucking edge? You're moving like a fucking very slow sloth right now when we're watching you, but then as soon as we come back to you, it's like, it's fucking gone.
They're moving like the Matrix, like Neo from Matrix.
I fucking might as well be, innit? He's doing something, it's like turns into fucking Sonic or some shit, and then just quickly just reflexes getting out of you like Neo. Yeah. I can't explain that shit neither. It's like, yeah, okay, but that's like saying with any creatures. I mean, bees and spiders, but at least they move quicker, and that's understandable. It's like, I'm sorry, am I boring you?
No.
Everyone is like, what is wrong with you?
Tired, mate.
Unexplainable situation, huh? How come you're tired, huh? Is that unexplainable? You don't know yourself?
I don't even know myself.
Okay,
it is unexplainable.
then. Okay.
It is unexplainable.
Okay. You can't explain why you're tired?
No.
Okay, well that's an unexplainable situation which no one can answer them. I don't know, you might say it's work, you might say it's too busy,
work,
but
really,
you just said you didn't
really.
fucking know. Make your mind up, goddammit.
No, mainly it is work though. It's tiring, mainly.
Okay, can we think of any more? I mean, we need to at least get into 10 at least or 15 minutes because this is only at 8 point at the moment. Unexplainable situation. This is what this is all about, guys.
There's literally another unexplainable situation that you
anything it could be in life, anything in movie, games, whatever.
Is how the hell the meteors get stopped from obstructing the Earth?
Oh, that's easy. That's not unexplainable. That's easy. So basically,
to some people it would be unexplainable.
No, ask NASA about this or anybody who knows with the nerdy ways, which I can help you with that. So rather, when they're coming towards Earth, NASA, oh God, Jesus Christ, don't come search me down. It might be rather NASA.
Some random person that and they don't even know. That's why I'm saying it could be unexplainable for random people who don't know.
Random people don't know though. I mean, we know this stuff. So with NASA or government, if it was getting too close, and if it was destroyable, they would destroy it. They would send some up to destroy it. However, though, with some of them, though, they managed to change distance and managed to slow it down away. But if you want unexplainable, we go into space, astronauts and whatever else, right? Nothing but void of stars and space and so
and
on,
also
right?
the planets, also the Milky Way, and also the Andromeda system.
Yeah, but what I mean is though is you know, I don't get how sometimes they can discover black holes what aren't even here yet, but they say there is some black holes. I mean, like if we had a black hole right near us, right, we're gone. We're sucked up like fucking Henry sucking up something off the floor. We're gone. We're done with.
Not
But
exactly.
they
You could suck up that black hole.
look like just because I'm wearing my black hole jumper because I'm a fan of black holes. I mean, it sounds as weird as it is, but I find black holes quite interesting. But yeah, Fortnite, you know, black hole event, you know. But yeah, I find them quite interesting because of the fact of not because they're the deadliest fucking thing in space, because you know they are. They're the collapsed star sort of things, pulling everything in, and there's no way of escaping them. The thing is, what fascinates me about them is the fact that they can be there 1 minute and the next minute not be. It's like, you know, this is why I find it hard to explain myself. It's like they send shit out there all the time, which is normal for NASA and everything else. And you get like these news reports or some other shit saying, black hole being discovered. We could be at risk. It's like, okay, well, where is it? You know, it's most probably miles out, but I'm thinking, well, they've still got something sent all the way over there to get a picture of it in the first place. Because, wait a minute, black holes, they pull everything in. What are they saying?
Yeah,
They've got a
but
rocket what can actually handle the pressure of a black hole. I doubt
Yeah,
it.
and also with aliens, and also with your point about aliens,
Yeah.
it takes them about 60 million years just to get to this planet from space.
Well, I don't know. With the alien situation, though, the thing is with that, though, they could be literally anywhere.
60 million years it takes them to portal. 60 million years.
What type of sci-fi have you been watching? Have you been watching X-Files? Which I do like X-Files. I'm not judging.
No, it mentioned it on this thing I was watching from Brian Cox. Is a very, very, very highly rated scientist.
Okay.
And he said for an alien spaceship to jump through a portal, it'd take about 60 million years just to jump through the portal to get to Earth.
I mean, to me, that is unexplainable because I ain't got a clue what you're on about, to be honest. I mean, what? We've got portals now, have we? When did we get that freaking advanced, huh? How do you know about this shit? I'm going to say government. I'm going to say the government. I'm going to say government from Area 51. I'm going to say NASA.
I know it's from the Andromeda system to the Milky Way and then to Earth.
What freaking portals are you on about, though? Are you been playing too much Halo? Oh, no, wait, Halo don't have portals, does it? Oh, it does. Does it? I can't remember.
No, Liam, I have not been playing too many games. So.
I've been playing Subnautica, and I know Subnautica game has portals. Here we. Anyway, point is, right. Why would they travel through portals? You're leaving this an unexplained situation out for me. Why would they go through portals if they know they might have?
Because they go slower than the speed of light, though. They literally go slower than the speed of light.
Right. You do know they say as well, aliens are more advanced than us.
That's why it takes them 60 million years just to get to the Earth, because they go slower than the speed of light.
This is unexplainable from what you're saying to me, because, again, you do know they say normally aliens are more advanced than us, so why would they need to wait so long if they've already got the equipment to get you if there was going to?
Because
they could get you like that if they wanted to, I guess.
I know.
If they're more futurist, advanced in technology and everything, why would they need something that slow if they could get even quicker?
Because maybe they want to take that time and see what's on Earth after we've all gone.
You're making them sound like time travelers now, then, as well.
Yeah,
that is some Doctor Who shit. Is that what you think the next Doctor's going to be travelling with? Is an alien companion? Time traveller one. They'll get on alright then, with him being a Time Lord, you know, and him being a
alien. Then pissing from the finger.
Oh my god. Right, let's not talk about Paul, shall we?
No.
That's Paul, isn't it?
No, Scary
Movie 3. Yeah, actually, no, I was getting... Paul's funny as well, though. The alien film. Yeah. Okay then, well let's change it to unexplainable situations of the paranormal activity way then. How about that? Have you got anything for that way? What you might find, what the fuck in the paranormal activity way? Or do you want me to try?
Some of what I find is like, what the fuck in the paranormal activity way is, what I find is when you're talking or signalling ghosts in the paranormal activity world.
In what way do you mean signalling?
Like, so like, do you know when you try and talk to them in your own head and stuff?
You mean like Derek does off my son, rest his soul.
Yeah. And
communication, spiritual wise. Yeah.
It seems like they can pick stuff up chuck it at you, but you can't pick anything up and chuck it at them because they're ghosts, so they can do whatever they want. They can make things levitate and shit.
Well, yeah, a ghost would need a physical form of body before you could throw something at them. I mean, that's the whole point of possession, where, because, you know, ghosts get that strong apparently at some points where they can actually possess somebody.
And then also kill them as well in some...
I mean, yeah, I'm going
to
to fucking seeing paranormal activities, aren't we? You know, fucking Jesus. I mean, you know, it's a movie-based way, but at the same time, the first one's based on a true story, so yeah. That is, it's not unexplainable, but at the same time, though, it is, because it's like, well, if they're that strong, how the fuck are they having that sort of strongness? Is that what you're getting at? Yeah. With them being just a invisible entity? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's
obviously signaling energy from somewhere.
Well, yeah, that is the whole point of them. They gain energy, so they can do that shit. But yeah, if that was the case, I can see what you mean, though. Yeah, because if that was the case, then we drink enough fucking Red Bulls or enough fucking Monsters, energy drinks, whatever, right? Does that mean we get enough energy then to fucking start using the Force like Star Wars? Look at the house up there. Lift up an house. I've got enough energy. I'm strong. Yeah, that is a bit unexplainable, to be honest.
Or using the Kami car from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Imagine if we did have that sort of abilities to do shit like that.
No, we could be like the Griffins. We could actually roll around in radioactive waste.
Okay, now that shit is unexplainable. You know, if you did that in a chemical waste facility, right, you wouldn't become powerful or some shit like you see in these sci-fi movies. No, I guarantee it'd be more of a situation you'd be dead. You know, that's the whole point of chemicals and viruses. You know, you don't mess around with them.
Dead, or rather goonified and then die afterwards.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's something. Thanks for that image. I need that in my head now. I'm just imaging like... have you seen the old RoboCop movies?
Yeah.
That guy, when he gets all that chemical, that like villain guy, he gets all the chemical splashed on him and he comes out of the truck like, he's fully melted and everything. I mean, that's what acid and chemicals do to you, you know? You rather die or you come out fucking all messed up big time.
Yeah, but if you're in Arnold Schwarzenegger's case in Terminator, then you will not die with acid because he's full on metal. He's full on metalized.
That's different. That's a T800 or whatever model he was, depending on which one you're on about.
The T800.
But yeah, that sort of metal is unexplainable because it's like it's strong and it can survive fires. It's basically like
vibranium. It's basically like vibranium.
Yeah, I think like it shows in Terminator films, the only way they can normally be stopped is with lava or if they had a full sort of pressure wave. But yeah, even with some of them waves, it's like, well, they've still survived somehow, and that's confusing. Yeah. Okay, let's try getting one more each if we can because it's nearly coming up to the 20-minute marker. Unexplainable situations.
Okay,
oh my god, it's unexplainable in bits of way now with me, guys and girls and whatever, you know, but it makes more sense when you think about it over time. So, okay, so some people listening to this will rather agree or disagree. It's a 50-50 situation, but why is it that at first when we was all put on this earth, you know, when we eventually get enough brain to acknowledge stuff and whatever else, you know, a lot of people still have the theory now of being like, the earth is flat. And then others are like, no, it's round. I mean, obviously
no, it's not round. I mean, and it's not flat. Would you know what it is? It's a sphere. That's what it is.
Right, okay, posh cunt. I don't do posh words and big words, right? Quit that shit. So obviously the earth is round, you know. But I've wondered it for still quite some time, and I still do every now and then. It's like, yeah, okay, it's round. You can tell, like, maybe if you're on long roads and shit, you can tell it's round because you see roads sort of like look a bit different, and you know, heat waves show that whole shake situation in distance. So that gives it away. And I mean, like, if you go to a bridge, what's going over water and stuff, if you look at it from a distance, bridges always look like they can't bend, you know. Yeah. You know, argues the point of that. It obviously is. However, though, yeah, you can see the point now as well, though, where you'd be like, oh, well, the earth is flat, you know, because we're walking daily day, you know, flat surface, flat surface, flat surface. But yeah, it can be unexplainable at some points, which is baffling when you, like, I don't know, like we said, if you're on normal roads and whatever else.
Yeah, but the hills are flat surfaces because when it's going up in the
yeah,
street.
and then they're the type of things what give it away, which is obviously, you know, is round. But why we vision it as not round is, you know, maybe it's easy to some people. Well, there's reasons for that, but yeah, it's still that's the bit what still baffles me. It's like, yeah, okay, the Earth's round. I believe them. I'm not saying I don't, but it is baffling that fact that we still vision it as flat. You know, there's only certain ways we'd know. I mean, but then again, I think we'd be all freaked out if we did wake up one day and was like, "Oh, we're going to take a walk to shop." Whoa, whoa! Look, I'm going round like a fucking I'm on ball or some shit. But yeah, that what baffles me. It's like, yeah, it's that way. It's like, well, you'd think you'd feel it or notice it when walking and whatever else are driving. You know, I don't know, but I find that a bit baffling and unexplainable with certain bits of that topic. But yeah, besides that, I mean, yeah, okay, if I understand any other one.
I've just got no more unexplainable things I can't think of anymore.
Okay.
I can't think of any more at all.
Let me try thinking of one for you. I can't think of any more. God damn it, I don't know. I mean, I might have to leave it there because I can't think of any more myself, to be honest. I think, no, that's an easy one now. Fog used to confuse me at one point. It's like, where the fuck you come from? But obviously it's, the atmosphere and clouds and, temperature changes and that's fair do. It's understandable.
Like from warm to cold, it kind of goes,
that
sort of at temperature.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't think of any more unexplainable things at the moment. I mean, I wish I could because, but yeah, that's some things. I mean, yeah, okay, some of them things might have been obvious to you a lot, and fair do if they are, but some of the ways of how we see some of them topics is the reason why we thought we might as well do this podcast of unexplainable situations because, yeah, maybe it'll get answers, maybe it won't, maybe you'll agree with some of them where they're just still unexplainable. It's like the main one, which I'm going to finish this off with, is this main unexplainable one, sorry, God, my tongue is twisted, is technically based in a song. And if you know it well enough, guys, it's "What does the fox sing?" Exactly. Nobody knows. That's why the guy on the song's just like ding 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 ding. That's one thing. Yeah, that's unexplainable. Nobody actually knows what a fox sounds like. I mean, do we? I don't think I've ever heard of a fox sound. No, don't use Google. That's cheating. Right, listen, that's cheating. And yet, after sounds you most probably on there, most probably still wouldn't sound like what a fox would sound like. Because we have foxes, and you know what? Do you ever hear him going, whatever else? No. He's going on his phone. I'm going to end this before he starts finding out. Right, anyway, this has been the Darkness Science with an Unexplainable podcast. The title of that, anyway. So, yeah, you got anything else you want to add before we go?
Not really, no.
Alright, so this has been the Darkness Alliance. The world may feel like it's ending.
But the Darkness Alliance is ascending.
See you soon, guys.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.